The mysterious death of Elisa Lam. There are mysteries that are so eerie and strange that they boggle the mind for days on end. The case of Elisa Lam is one of them. In February 2013, this 21-year-old student from Vancouver, Canada, was found dead inside the Cecil Hotel's rooftop water tank in Los Angeles. The LA County Department of Coroner ruled the death accidental due to drowning and said no traces of drugs or alcohol were found during the autopsy. However, there is much more to this story than what is implied by police records. The first piece of evidence that needs to be considered is an elevator surveillance tape that recorded Elisa's behaviour only a few moments before she lost her life. At first, Elisa enters the elevator and apparently presses all of its buttons. She then waits for something to happen, but for some reason the elevator door does not shut. She starts to look around as if she is expecting or hiding from someone. At 1:57, her arms and hands start moving in a very strange manner, almost not human, as she appears to be talking to someone or something or nothing at all. She then walks away. The elevator door then shuts and appears to start working again. Right after the events of the video, Elisa apparently gained access to the rooftop of the hotel, climbed to its water tank and somehow ended up drowning in it. Her body was found 2 weeks after her death, after hotel guests complained about the water's taste and colour. Seeing the surveillance footage, most people would conclude that she was under the influence of drugs. However, Elisa did not have a history of drug use, and her autopsy concluded that no drugs were involved. When one looks at the context and the circumstances of this death, things become even more mysterious. The Cecil Hotel has a dark history. Built in the 1920s to cater to businessmen to come into town and spend a night or two, the Cecil Hotel was quickly upstaged by more glamorous ones in the area. Located near the infamous Skid Row area, the hotel began renting rooms on a long-term basis for cheap prices, a policy that attracted a shiftier crowd. The hotel's reputation quickly went from shifty to morbid when it became notorious for numerous suicides and murders, as well as lodging a couple of famous serial killers. LA authorities ruled in June 2013 that Elisa Lam's death was indeed accidental and that she was probably bipolar. That being said, some questions do remain unanswered. How did Elisa, who was obviously not in her right mind, end up in the hotel's water tank, an area that is difficult to access? Whatever happened to Elisa Lam, maybe we will never know.